Focus on the right side of things!
Soldiers with the 5th Squadron, 7th Cavalry Regiment, 1st Armored Brigade Combat Team tested their ability to rapidly deploy during a readiness training exercise, July 11th to 14th, 2024. Sergeant Jonathan Torres usually rises before the sun to work out with fellow soldiers during physical training. But cloaked in darkness in the early morning of July 11th, his training was anything but routine as he packed up his rucksack and loaded his Bradley fighting vehicle onto a C-17A Globemaster III. Torres is part of the division's immediate response package, a scalable and tailorable combat-ready response force, which is trained to deploy on short or no notice anywhere in the world. This readiness exercise is something the squadron and Torres have been training for since early spring this year. The purpose behind this training is to make sure we can deploy at a moment's notice to be able to help our allies, said Sergeant Jonathan Torres, a team leader with 5th Squadron, 7th Cavalry. Correct. My soldiers get to see and learn how a rapid response package works, functions, and how working with other branches works. Soldiers were alerted for the deployment exercise July 8th, and the squadron got to work preparing their vehicles, equipment, and soldiers. Tracked and wheeled armored vehicles were then loaded onto C-17s, along with gear and crew, highlighting the division's contribution to the 17th and Airborne Corps' overall strategic deterrence and power projection mission. We learned to be ready to rapidly deploy whenever the time comes, said Specie Stephen Harris, assigned to 5th Squadron, 7th Cavalry. The entire purpose of this package is to have the ability to deploy anywhere in the world within a 96-hour time frame of being activated to reinforce, defend, and do whatever the mission may call for. From there, the planes departed from Hunter Army Airfield to Bicycle Lake in Fort Irwin, California, where the IRP immediately transitioned to a tactical mission and ultimately joined the rest of their brigade for their unit validation rotation at the National Training Center. These types of advanced training scenarios help organizations identify personnel and equipment needed to quickly deploy assets into a theater and refine those processes to make it efficient. The 5th Squadron, 7th Cavalry Reg, is part of the same brigade that rapidly deployed to Europe in 2022 to deter aggression in the region and build interoperability with NATO allies and partners. That deployment was a reminder for the division how critical training like this is to be ready to deploy with little notice. The successful IRP training by 5th Squadron, 7th Cavalry, Rectitude underscores their dedication to readiness and the division's ability to provide the 18th Airborne Corps with mechanized capability ready for global employment.
Exactly where they're looking. Reinforce. Unlikely. Due to the large distance between, the purpose of this mission is to hinder their logistics. Have you ever set off the Claymore?
So from this point forward, Mr. Claymore is not our friend.
Let's focus on the right side of things!
It's going up now, sir. Yeah, just don't go past the tire stack. Kill. Bring it back. Roger.
and then proceeded to
So you're
unravel the rest
gonna
of
wrap
those.
that around the base 2 times after you seat the blasting cap, yes. On your live one.
Your team, right targets, right targets.
Hey, everyone, bring it in. Everyone, bring it in.
Did we load back for Torres Diaz? No.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm pushing. Jaden, sit. Cross that road, set in.
No visual.
Right now, let's go. First team push. Jane, let's go.
Hey, bound it.
Push it up. Rightmost door entry. Right door entry. Take it. One every three. One every three.
One every three.
One every three. One every three. One every three.
Take it, Hernandez.
Okay.
Hold that window! Hold that window! On your back, Ethan.
On the window.
Go, 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 go! I got one! I got one!
You want us to float out on the
Flow
left?
out this building, stage right here, ready to move back where we came.
Roger, move it.
Let me know when your team's there, ready to go.
Roger.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Nick, quietly. Come here.
Hey, we're taking no fire.